I actually just wanted to make another quick, really short video because I have a better representation of what I was talking about last video. So, not only have I figured out that we're going to go with the asymmetric style, which this isn't really the best representation, but um, I just try to put everything in the 45-degree angle, blah, 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 blah. When I learn more about it, we'll get into it. But basically, I also figured out in terms of like character size. So, like, we kind of going through, I now know that my character is going to have to be a 32 by 32 maximum for every character, and that means that any additional equipment has to be 16 by 16 or 8 by 8. Just depends. I think that equipment's probably going to be 16 by 16. Um, Characters are 32 by 32, equipment 16 by 16, and then additional smaller coins will probably be 8 by 8. It's just probably how I'm gonna go scaling wise. But this is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So like this is what I was just trying to say by the models and stuff. So in terms of like playing the game, right? You run through it, right? Of course, you can see shops like this. You can go into shops like that, right? Real easy. You can go into shops like this, right? Super easy. Come down, and it just depends on how you make the roads and stuff like that. But so you can hit shops like this as well, right? But you come down here, you can't go into these shops. So this would be shrubbery. Even if I had something down here, right? You couldn't be able to. This is more so like if you wanted to get to the next area, blah 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 blah, blah, right? And so even with this, boom, next area, boom, next area, next area, next area, right? So this would be the area. You just, I mean, I wanted to figure out how to utilize the most space possible. I think this is probably my best bet. This is my best answer, right? Even when players, you do multiplayer and things like that, players can collide and things like that. Everything's active, so it's okay, right? And then what I meant by let's extend the canvas. So let's just say the bottom one gets extended by 320, right? I'm sorry, the bottom one should not be extended by 320. That is my mistake. It's 180 on the bottom. And then you feel me, it would continue, right? This would just ultimately, continue. So if I would have had, roads going down here, that would have been fine, right? But this road kind of connects here, so you could probably boom, 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 whatever, right? And so this is what I meant by extending it. So let's just extend it to the right, 320. So, and this is what I mean as far as like making the full game and stuff like that, and to a point where you eventually get to that um 920 by 1080. I don't know why I had a brain fart. That was crazy. But so when you're playing the game on the computer or whatever resolution you're playing on, things like that, like you would be able to see this much of the map. You feel me? And then the map would extend out, and then you can see everything, which probably, I mean, it seems like a little, it's kind of a little too small. I mean, it would probably be a little too small, to be honest with you. I think would be like, it would have to be something like this. I think should be the correct resolution of playing it, but we'll figure it out. I feel like we'll figure it out when we get there. Um, and just go from there. But I just wanted to make this quick video. This is an update to the last video. Um, just to kind of stitch this in there. But this was just another again, celebrate your wins though. So I think this was a big thing for me, figuring this out. Again, as far as like character size, I think that now I'll probably make the buildings a little bit bigger. You feel me? Probably make the buildings a little bit bigger. But because I feel like the building should be at least like this per se. Maybe around this size, a little bit bigger, give or take. These characters also are not exactly the same size. He's a little bit taller. So yeah, it's just those are just the things to just go by. You feel me out there? So that again, celebrate your wins. That was all I wanted to get at. Celebrate your wins. So this is big for me. Um, as far as character size and map size, this was huge. You feel me? And it even made the road, so you guys can kind of see exactly vision wise what I got in mind. So. Without further ado, again, I didn't even introduce myself. Again, this is your captain signing out.